So yeah, I mean the Premier League was on fire. I mean, in every game that I watched was amazing, and it is why I think it will be the best league, irrespective of how dominant the Spanish teams are. I did watch the El Clasico a bit, and I felt it was okay. It had some moments, but when it compared to the Premier League, I thought the atmosphere in the Premier League is so captivating that you just want to watch, and that I think is why it is the biggest league in the world. I know people would argue that Spanish teams have won more European competitions and those kind of things, but for me, if you ask me, I think it is quite important that a league feels so awesome, and it is not only were the games amazing, the crowd, everything was just what I would say is pinnacle of football, of what I want to see personally. The games in general also are amazing, whether it's Liverpool City or Manchester versus Newcastle. I thought both the games were actually quite good. I did prefer the City game obviously because I'm a Liverpool fan, but I thought even though it was 0-0, the Newcastle game, it had so many great moments, so many turnovers, possession losses, passes, crowd shouting, and those kind of things, which are, I would say, intangible. And I think Premier League is a bit fast, so I think that's what makes it a little more interesting as well. Like I saw the Spanish league and like the La Liga El Clasico, obviously, and yes, it's methodical. They might be better as well, but when it comes to watching, I just feel Premier League is far more entertaining, and that's why it will always have, I think, the biggest broadcasting fee. But yes, amazing day for me as a Liverpool fan, obviously. I'm still a bit worried about Nunes, but apart from that, I thought it was overall a very good game. The way we defended, the way we stopped Haaland, it was great. Alisson was, I think, the man of the match. But Joe Gomez actually had a great game as well. I didn't expect that. He had a great game. Van Dijk again felt like his former self, which is a good news. Milner, look, I was very skeptical when he started, but he did a great job as well. So overall, I would say it was a very great day. I still feel we could have been a little more clinical in front of goal, and Nunes, man, if there are better options, pass. I know you're a striker and you want to score goals, but some of his shooting decisions were very bizarre. Even for a striker, they were quite bizarre. But anyway, I hope he gets his feet. Um, it will take time, I know, but overall it was amazing. And yes, at the Newcastle game, I felt the first half an hour was absolute delight. Like the way the press was initiated by Newcastle, and yes, you can see, United struggle to build from back. They have to go long, and then they win the ball in the midfield, and then they're able to attack. So it is okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, but they do struggle in chance creation. I thought once Marcus Rashford was actually on, I think they played better. They were like, I think, two chances created, one by Rash himself and one by Casemiro at the last. When I would say that Rashford should have scored a goal there, but it didn't happen. But honestly, overall, I thought both the teams were evenly matched. Newcastle had their own chances as well, um, especially Joe Linton. So yeah, I think an amazing day actually. I mean, I'm a big fan of Liverpool. They won. Newcastle United draw is a good result for me, and obviously El Clasico was fun. And Federico Valverde is the greatest midfielder right now. He's amazing, man. He can do everything. He can defend. He can attack. He can pass. He can do everything. So he is amazing. Yeah, all in all, I would say it was amazing day. Barca had the possession as always. But yeah, for me the biggest plus was obviously the Liverpool game. And I think I will end it here. There's not much to add now. And I'm also sleepy, so I will sleep.